Hello, my name is Melissa Carney, and I am an educational outreach consultant for Democracy Live. Today, I'll be sharing with you a demonstration of the OmniBallot electronic return system. This system not only allows you to mark your ballot accessibly and independently, but also allows you to return the ballot in an accessible manner and eliminates the need for a printer and the need to sign your name physically, which is often not accessible to those who cannot mark, see, or hold a ballot independently. Okay, so I'm going to jump right into the demo here. As you can see, we are now on the voter lookup page. As I'm going through, I'm going to describe exactly what I'm doing to navigate through each phase of the process. And of course, you'll also be hearing my screen reader. I'm using JAWS for Windows along with Google Chrome. However, the system has been tested with over 90 different combinations of screen readers and browsers in order to be as accessible as possible and adhere to the needs of our diverse disabled community.
Heading level 1 voter lookup.
So here we have the heading voter lookup. You'll notice that every page has a heading announcing what part of the process you're on. So we'll down arrow to hear the instructions associated with this page.
Please fill in the fields to access your ballot. First name. Required invalid entry edit. Forms.
We're going to enter in here, and we're going to type in sample as our first name.
Sample. Last name edit. Required invalid entry.
We're going to tab to last name. Here I'm going to type in voter. Tab once more.
Voter. Month combo box. Required invalid entry.
Here we have our birthday. I'm going to down arrow to 1.
1.
Tab once more.
Day combo box. Required invalid entry. Day.
Okay. Birthday. Last combo box with month. Here we have day.
1.
Okay. January. And then we have the first here. Tab once more.
Year combo box. Required invalid entry. Year.
I'm going to down arrow to 1999.
1999.
Tab.
Forms mode off. Voter lookup. Continue button.
We're going to press space on continue.
Voter lookup. Voter lookup. Main menu heading level 2. Select an election heading level 1.
Okay, here we're going to select our demo election.
Please select an election from select OmniBallot demo election. Select button. Main region verification heading level 1.
Okay. So the second step to the process after you go through the voter credentials and enter those in is this additional step for verification. So this is in lieu of your physical signature. You'd be providing a PIN. So we will down arrow to hear the instructions.
Please enter PIN to verify your identity. PIN. Required invalid entry forms mode.
I'm going to go into that edit box. I'm going to type in 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice and simple. Tab.
Forms mode off. Continue button.
I'm going to press space on continue.
Voter lookup. Main region. Ballot marking heading level 1.
And now that we've moved beyond that verification step, we are now presented with the ballot. And this is where you'll make your selections. So again, thanks to that handy announcement heading at the top of the page, we know that we can begin marking our ballot.
Your heading level 1 ballot marking.
Down arrow for the instructions.
Your ballot is presented below. To mark your selection, click on the checkbox. To remove a selection, click on the checkbox again. To vote for a qualified write-in candidate who is not listed on the ballot, click the checkbox beside the write-in space at the end of the candidate list. Then type the candidate's name in the space. Heading level 2 official ballot.
Okay, we are going to navigate through this ballot using H for headings, just so we can move efficiently through each contest.
For U.S. Senator heading level 3.
Okay, down arrow.
Vote for not more than one. Group start for U.S. Senator.
Continue to down arrow.
3 checkboxes. Santa Claus checkbox not checked. Ebenezer Scrooge checkbox not checked. Write-in checkbox not checked.
Okay, so we can up arrow to select Santa.
Santa Claus checkbox not checked. For U.S. Senator group, Santa Claus checkbox checked.
What's very helpful as you're making that selection, it's reiterating the contest that you're on. So there's no confusion as to which selection is associated with the contest that you're currently viewing. So we're going to press H for heading to move on to the next contest.
For representative to Congress, heading level 3.
Down arrow.
Vote for not more than one. Group start for representative to Congress. 4 checkboxes. Amelia Earhart checkbox not checked. Charles Chuck Eager checkbox not checked. Charles Lindbergh checkbox not checked. Write-in checkbox not checked.
Okay, I'm going to up arrow and choose Amelia Earhart.
Amelia Earhart checkbox not checked. For representative to Congress group, Amelia Earhart checkbox checked.
Okay, proceed to the next contest.
City Council, heading level 3.
Down arrow.
Vote for not more than 2.
You'll notice that those set of instructions look a bit different than the rest.
Group start City Council, 5 checkboxes.
Here are our options.
Johnny Cash checkbox not checked. Elvis Presley checkbox not checked. Dolly Parton checkbox not checked. Write-in, 1 of 2 checkbox not checked.
So here what I'm going to do is demonstrate what were to happen if, say, you missed those instructions. I'm only going to select one candidate instead of 2, so you can see how the system prompts you to make a change if you did accidentally make a mistake. Okay, so keep that in mind when we move on to the review process after we mark our ballot here.
Dolly Parton checkbox not checked.
I'm going to press space to check Dolly.
City Council group, Dolly Parton checkbox not checked. Checked.
And again, just making one selection there for now. We're going to move on to the next contest. So H for heading again.
For City Waste Director, heading level 3.
Down arrow.
Vote for not more than 1. Group start for City Waste Director, 2 checkboxes. Dr. William McDougall checkbox not checked. Write-in checkbox not checked.
Okay, here we have our write-in. So I'm going to press space in order to demonstrate this for you.
For City Waste Director group, write-in checkbox checked.
Okay, down arrow.
Write-in, edit.
After we've selected that box, the edit box has then popped up.
Forms
So
mode
we
on,
can enter
secure.
into here and type in our write-in candidate, who is going to be John Smith.
John.
Okay.
Forms mode off, virtual PC.
So if you up arrow,
Write-in,
down arrow,
edit John Smith.
you can see that that write-in candidate edit box has now been successfully filled in. Let's move on to the next contest and heading.
Article 1, heading level 3.
Down arrow.
Vote yes or no. Shall Chapter I, Section 103 of the Votersville City Charter be hereby amended as follows. Chapter 1. Incorporation and General Provisions, Section 103. Wards established. There shall be 3 wards for the city of Votersville, and the boundaries of the wards shall be fixed from time to time by the Board of Civil Authority subject to the approval of the City Council. The boundaries shall be fixed so as to provide equal or near equal distribution of population among the 3 wards in accordance with the most recent federal census. Group start Article 1.
As you just saw or heard, this is a text-based contest, so we only need to select yes or no.
2 checkboxes. Yes checkbox not checked. No checkbox not checked.
I'm going to up arrow and choose yes.
Yes check. Article 1 group. Yes checkbox checked.
Down arrow past this contest.
No checkbox group end. Go back button. Continue button.
And press continue now that I've marked all my selections on the ballot itself.
Selection review heading level 1.
Now we've arrived at the selection review page as our helpful heading just announced. We'll down arrow for the associated instructions.
Your ballot choices are shown below. To change any selection, click the change button next to your selection. Heading level 2 official ballot.
Once again, we are going to navigate with headings.
For U.S. Senator heading level 3.
There's our contest name,
Santa Claus.
our selection,
Change for U.S. Senator button.
and the change button associated with that particular contest. So once again,
For Representative to Congress heading level 3. Amelia Earhart. Change for Representative to Congress button.
next contest.
City Council heading level 3.
Pay close attention here.
Dolly Parton. Warning, missing 1 of 2 selections.
Okay, so that's the error message I told you would pop up, whether or not you made a mistake. If it notices that you made an incorrect number of selections, it will prompt you to fix that. However, you do not have to. It's just a way to self-check yourself to ensure that your ballot is presenting the way that you would like it to.
Change City Council button.
So we are going to change that error to demonstrate how that can be done.
City Council heading level 3. Main region. City Council heading level 3.
The system will bring you back to this exact contest on the ballot. So we can down arrow here.
Vote for not more than 2.
Everything's going to look the same.
Group Start City Council. 5 checkboxes. Johnny Cash checkbox not checked. Elvis Presley checkbox not checked.
We're going to make the additional selection of Elvis.
City Council Group. Elvis Presley checkbox not checked. Checked.
And if we down arrow here,
Dolly Parton checkbox checked.
you can see that Dolly is still checked. So now that you have your 2 candidates selected, you can down arrow.
Write in. Group end. Go back to review page button.
And go back to the review page.
City Council heading level 3.
And it will bring you right back to where you left off when you made that change. So you're now on this contest within the review page.
Elvis Presley, Dolly Parton, change City Council button.
And that error message has now disappeared. So we can now move on to our next contest.
For City Waste Director heading level 3.
Down arrow.
Write-in John Smith.
There's our write-in candidate.
Change for City Waste Director button.
And the change button. And finally,
Article 1 heading level 3. Yes. Change Article 1 button. Link skip to bottom. Go back button. Continue button.
now we can press space here to continue on to the next part of this process.
Continue button. Signature heading level 1. Main region. Signature heading level 1.
And here is where you will complete your electronic signature. So this is much more accessible for people with disabilities who cannot mark, hold, or see a paper ballot, and likewise might have trouble providing a physical signature or knowing where to sign. So this is an option to continue the process so that it is fully accessible to those who want to vote. So we're going to down arrow for instructions.
Please sign your name in the space provided below. Click the sign button.
We're going to press space on click to sign.
Signature pad modal dialog.
Okay, down arrow.
Please use the text field below to enter your signature. Graphic.
There's the instructions.
Sign above or type your name here. Edit.
Here's our edit box.
Forms mode on.
Okay, and in this edit box, we're just going to type sample voter.
Sample.
Okay, escape out of that edit box.
Forms mode off. Reset button.
And then there's a reset button.
Done button.
And a done button. We'll press space on done.
Signature. Sample voter graphic. Main region. Signature. Sample voter graphic.
The system will give you the opportunity to review your signature and make sure it meets your approval. If it does,
click the change signature button.
Okay, if it doesn't, there's a click to change button. But if it does,
go back button. Continue button.
There's a continue button. So we'll press space on that.
Continue button. Electronic return heading level 1.
Okay, and here we have more instructions.
You are about to return your ballot submission electronically. Please complete the following steps to complete your ballot package submission. View package. Heading level 2, step 1 of 1. Submit. Click on the button below to electronically return ballot package to your county. Submit button.
We're going to press space on submit.
Electronic return. Submitting. Main region. Success. Heading level 1.
And we get the success message. Down arrow here.
Your ballot and ballot return materials have been submitted successfully. Please allow for up to 3 business days after submission to process your ballot. If you have questions about whether your ballot has been received and processed, contact your local elections office for further information. Thank you for voting.
Thank you so much for watching this demonstration. I truly appreciate the time that you've given and hope that you too will invest in accessible voting for all. Thank you.